Welcome to Silicon Valley Nonprofits, a service of KMVT Community Media. I'm Bev Lanahan, your host. Our guest today is Kimberly Pereira, co-captain of Our Girl Jen's team.
Correct.
Welcome, Kim. Nice to have you here today.
Thank you.
And I'm just so curious, the name Our Girl Jen, and I know you're associated with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Tell us the tie-in there between Jen and the society.
Okay, so Our Girl Jen is named after my sister, Jen. Back in 2006, when Jen was 20 years old, she was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. So ever since then, that's when we first created Our Girl Jen, and we've been raising funds for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society ever since.
Oh, that's quite an ambitious undertaking. And so she was still, she was diagnosed and still with us, right, during that time?
Correct.
So was it the sisterhood that got together here and said, we need to do something here?
Yeah, you know, my mom actually, she initiated it. She actually called the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, trying to figure out ways we could help. So yeah, we created Our Girl Jen. We raised money our very first year. Jen couldn't walk with us that year because she was going through treatment. But we were mad about it. It was something that we wanted to find Jen to cure. So that was like what we thought about 24/7. And so we just kind of continued. You know, it's now 2015.
And you're still
we're still at it. We've raised close to $175,000.
Good for you.
Yeah,
wow,
since we started. So when Jen was diagnosed, she went through chemotherapy. That happened for about 9 months, so almost a year. She was receiving treatment. She went into remission, and then a few years later, in 2009, she relapsed. So that means her leukemia came back. So
and so this event that you march for is Light the Night?
It's called Light the Night.
I think it's a national effort, isn't it?
It is. It's national. It's beautiful. It's a night where we light the night. So we have lanterns now. Before it used to be balloons, but now we have lanterns. So we light the night to, honor the lives that have been touched by blood cancer. So we have white for those who have survived, gold in memory of those who have passed away, and red for those who are currently fighting the fight. So it's a beautiful walk. We never miss it. We do it downtown Palo Alto.
Oh, very
So
nice.
it's about 1.7 miles. It's really easy, but we get together. We have our own tent.
There are different teams, right?
There are different teams. You know, San Jose is the biggest walk, but there are hundreds of different teams, different corporations. Everybody comes together, and we light the night.
So you've been a real cheerleader since then. So tell us how things progressed with Jen.
So she relapsed. So she needed to receive more chemotherapy, and this time she needed radiation, as well as a stem cell transplant.
Oh, goodness.
Because of our ethnicity, because we're part Filipino, they told us that it would be really hard for Jen to find a match. So we were on a quest to find her a match. We linked up with the Asian American Donor Program. We had a ton of bone marrow drives. And
thank heaven for the internet.
Yeah, I know, right? And soon we came to find that actually her antigens tested Caucasian. So you're more likely to find a match. More people in the database are Caucasian. So she found 1,000 matches.
1,000?
1,000.
That's really remarkable.
I know, it was remarkable. Yeah. It was like a miracle at the time. So her match actually came from Germany.
My goodness. So how did that all happen?
So she was scheduled in January of 2010 to receive her stem cell transplant, which was at Stanford Hospital. So they actually fly it in. They fly the stem cells, in from Germany.
Remarkable.
Yeah. So that day was such an emotional day because we thought.
Did you go to the airport?
No. We were anxious to get it. But it was like a new birth for Jen. We thought that this would be like a renewal for her.
Real encouragement.
She would finally, kick this in the butt. She would get better. But unfortunately, when you receive chemotherapy and radiation, it's quite gruesome. It's really cruel to the body.
It is harsh.
It is really harsh. So a lot of people don't understand that. They think, somebody has cancer, just go receive chemo. Just go receive radiation. it's terrible.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
you become
I'm a survivor, I know.
You are?
Yes, I know.
Oh
yes.
my God, so
Yeah.
you do know.
I do know.
It is just,
Yeah.
it's extremely harsh.
But thank heaven for family and friends.
Exactly, thank goodness. We were there with Jen every step of the way. She started to have complications from all the bouts of radiation, chemotherapy. So 5 months later, she passed away. So her everything started to fail in her system. So
That had
it
to
was
be very difficult for everybody, especially after that surge of optimism and energy. And
exactly. You know, and she was so young. She was only 24 years old. So beautiful, so feisty. Makes me want to cry right now.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm
yeah,
sure
you know,
it does.
and it affects. Blood cancer is horrible. It affects, you know, children, and that was something that really bothered Jen to her core.
Well, I know that you could have probably raised money in a lot of different ways. What drew you to the Light the Night event? Was it something because it was already in place, or how did you decide that that's what you were going to align yourselves with?
I think it was already in place, and it was our way to raise funds for research to find the cure for Jen. And it's a beautiful walk. It was something that Jen was a part of. The following year after 2006, she was able to walk with us. So in 2007, she walked with us. So it's so special for us. You know, she walked, she took those steps. So it's like something that we always, in her honor, we want to continue to do each and every year.
Sure, you can recall that, and I'm sure she walks with you.
And she still does, exactly.
Every year that you do walk.
Yeah.
How are they doing on the research? It seems to me this might be something where the money's really going to pay off.
Yes, I think so. I know that for children, the cure rate's fairly high. It's 90% or higher.
Oh my.
Yeah, so it's come a long way. You know, back then though, we really thought that in a few years there would be a cure to be found. But you know, here we are, you know, about 10 years later, but there's still no cure.
They've made progress though.
They've made progress, definitely, but we want to continue to make better progress. You know, so there are better therapies, ones that are less harsh. You know, especially for the young children having to go through that.
Yes,
you know?
So you see some of these families every year when you do these walks, right?
Oh, so many people that we're our lifelong friends.
You build a community.
Oh, absolutely. We know we have little Zeke boy, his family, his team that we've known for many years. He was diagnosed when he was only 2 years old. So many children that we've met, other young adults like my sister in their 20s who have passed away. We have Team Noel. We always are right beside them during the walk.
Team Jen, Team Noel.
Team Noel. And my mom is very connected to Jill. Yeah, so we've met so many wonderful people through this journey.
So, do you increase your goal every year when you do these walks? How do you decide what you're going to do? How big is the team? I don't know.
Our team, you know, it varies. The core is always the same. Jen's family is always there. Some years we'll have a bigger team. But I know our best year we raised $35,000. We can't repeat that every year. We try as best as we can, but we try to raise as much as we can. This past year we didn't have a single event, but we raised over $7,000.
So I would imagine that people can sign up online.
Yes.
Not only to walk, but to donate.
Absolutely. Right? Yeah, you can even search for our team. So if you go to Light the Night, their website, you can search participants. You can type in Our Girl Jen, and you can see our team, and you can see Jen's picture and her story.
Oh, well, I think we have a little video clip, and it might be a good time to just show that video clip. We'll get to see Jen, and then you can wind it up for us.
Okay.
Last year, when the Light the Night event was going on, I was in the ICU. So it's really special to be out here and be walking and be with my whole family. I couldn't have done it without my family behind me. I really couldn't have. I have such a great family. One day maybe we can get a vaccine to cure it, and no child or anybody will have to go through what I had to go through.
Well, I'm so glad we got to see that video. Very
Me
touching.
too.
Very, very
I know.
touching.
So that was Jen in the video.
She's beautiful, just like you.
Beautiful. Oh, thank you.
I'm sure your mom's so proud of both of you.
So proud. So proud.
Yeah. What has Our Girl Jen, this program, and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, what has it done for your family?
It's kind of given us a purpose through all of the sadness that we've experienced. It's just so engraved in our core and our heart. It's just so part of who we are because we love Jen so much.
Yes.
So we'll always continue to honor her and her fight, and for all the other people that are fighting and that will continue to become sick with leukemia.
As you said, purpose, determination, all of that.
We're relentless. We're relentless for a cure.
I can imagine with your energy that you are, and it's all for a good purpose. So tell us, what website would you like people to go to find out more?
You can always go to lightthenight.org. That just tells you everything about the walk, and it tells you why you should walk. You can search and you can see different teams and why they walk.
Can you search on Our Girl Jen?
Yeah, if you type in participant search, you can type in Our Girl Jen, and it will bring you straight to our webpage.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, I wish all the best to your family, and you continue to light the night, and hopefully next time we talk, there'll be a cure.
I hope so.
All right. Thank you for being here today, Kim.
Thanks, Beverly.
Thank you.
Thank you.